Good morning. Time for the Ron Green rant. This rant's going to be about us raising entitled victims. That's right. Kids today feel that they're entitled and they're victims. Why do they feel like that? Because of the parents. I used to coach soccer and football when the kids were littler. I'm not even sure if that's a real word. When kids are small or younger, whatever you want to say. Anyway. Not that I know anything about football. I'm not even a football fan. I don't even watch football, but occasionally. I hadn't watched a full football game in probably 5 years. And soccer, I've never watched a soccer game except the ones I've coached. But I do know a lot about kids. And one of the things I always noticed is when the parents and the coaches would get so involved at blaming the loss on the referee. You know what the greatest thing that has ever happened to me in my life was some failure, was some losses. When we teach our kids to blame their failures on other people, what are you teaching them? I mean, come on, that's the reason we got 28-year-old men sitting on your couch, or their mama's couch, with an Xbox controller in their hand. I don't mean to get fired up, but man, this makes me mad. Mad. When they could be out there earning a living, they're sucking the life out of their parents or grandparents. I mean, come on. And where does it start? Is when you start allowing them to blame everybody else in the world for their failures. You know what I tell my kids? If you lose, suck it up. You lost. You want to do better? Work harder. It ain't the referee's fault. You have no idea how many dudes almost got throat punched in the middle of a football game on kind of in front of the players, blaming the loss on the referee. Calls go both ways. I know there's bad calls, but come on, man. Very seldom is a game lost to a bad call. You lose because the other team or the other fella is better. I got off the stage last year at the Vulcan Classic and some friends, oh, you look so much better. And then the guy said, no, I didn't. No, I took second because the guy in front of me was better. And if I want to be better next year, I got to work harder. I don't want to hear that garbage. And how do they end up being victims? Well, they listen to you whine about the economy and how you can't get ahead and how your boss isn't fair. Well, let me tell you a story. There was these group of people, millions of them, that had an 11-day journey to the promised land. 11 days. 11 days. They got out in the desert. I want you to think about it, man. An angel leading them with a pillar of smoke by day, a pillar of fire by night. The Red Sea divided, the 10 plagues, everything you could imagine. Manna falling, angel food falling from heaven. And what'd they do? They complained. That 11-day journey took 40 years, and every one of them died, and none of them got to go to the promised land. It was a new generation. So don't get it mixed up. Don't raise your kids like that. Don't raise them to think that somebody owes them anything. You know what your boss or your employer owes you? Is a paycheck. Get over it. I mean, come on. Anyway, that's the Ron Green rant. Entitled victims. Entitled victims. That's what we got. Entitled victims, thinking that somebody owes them something. Nobody owes them anything. Nobody owes them anything. So don't raise your kids like that. God bless you. Hope you get somebody else.